Okay, my plan tonight is to do spaghetti squash, but one of the reasons why I don't do all of these squashes like this is because they are too darn hard to cut. But I brought out the power tools today. So we're going to get the top and the bottom off this squash and get it ready. Be careful. Always make sure your hand is away from the cutting the blades. And even with a knife like this, it is still difficult to cut. And I was reading on the internet, basically they're saying use a sharp knife. Even my sharpest knife, which I sharpened last week, didn't do the trick. But we're getting some activity here. So I'm gonna turn the video off, and when I get it done, I'll come back and show you what I'm gonna do. Well, after some struggle, we got it partially done with the knife, the electric knife, and then we cut the rest off of the squash with the regular knife. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and do it. So we're gonna turn this off again and we'll be back. After much struggle, we now have the top and the bottom off of the squash. Here comes the tricky part. We've got to cut it down the middle. So I'll be back when I get that done. I have to admit, taking down the middle is easier, but always make sure you've got a sharp knife and be careful. Anyway, we've gotten it apart. So on the inside of your spaghetti squash, you have seeds. Those have to be removed. So we have a little bowl here, and we left the outside on. We're going to get the seeds out. And I've got my oven set to 400 degrees. So that's going to cook these in about 40 to 60 minutes. We'll see. When it comes out, they need to be fork tender. So we'll see how long it's gonna take. So this is what it looks like when the seeds are out. Now you can use those seeds. You can put a little oil on them, a little salt, and bake those too, and have them after you clean them out, but clean them off rather. So put them on the baking dish, on the tray, and we finish the other one. See, it's not always easy in this kitchen. Sometimes there's a struggle. We're almost there. Like I said, I don't do these a lot. I go to the H-E-B and get my butternut squash cut up already. I know I cheat, but sometimes you just gotta go for it. These look so nice though today. I figured let's do this. And I already have some wonderful marinara sauce made, so I think that's gonna be kind of fun. Okay, so the seeds are out. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is take this over here, and I'm gonna give it a good spray. So I'm using my little EVO sprayer, and I wanna make sure every single inch, every millimeter of these pieces of squash are covered in foil. So there we go. All right, and I'll be back when they're done. The squash just came out of the oven, and it is fork tender. So what we're going to do to serve it tonight is scrape it, and spaghetti squash makes a spaghetti-like texture, and then we'll serve it with red sauce. So that's it. Give it a try. How amazing is that? Using a fork, we took the spaghetti squash and basically went through it and pulled the strands apart, and it is beautiful. We're excited.